Yo, 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 yo. Here we go again with another fresh run. So, let's go ahead and jump right in with our settings. Did it let me select the map? Okay, we're starting again. Lyubinsk. We're going right back to where we were. Realistic mode, easy money. Medium. Do I want to do easy? No, medium. Middle of the line. I feel like that's fair. Buildings and vehicles for energy. Water will be enabled. Waste and demolition enabled. Maintenance enabled. That is what killed us this last time. Combination of water and maintenance. Seasons, yes. Building fires, normal. We don't need to kill ourselves. Pollution is on. Complex, enable complex for education, crime, justice, traffic simulation. Researches will be enabled. It will always be day. Lock according to the year for vehicles, and starting in 1960. Let's go. So, last playthrough. What did we learn? We learned buses. No, let me start that over. Maintenance can kill your city. Single point of failure, in this case, was our buses were running into maintenance issues. The maintenance issue led to not having workers or chemicals reaching the water plant. The water plant turned off. The water shut off. No water to the citizens. No water to our combined worker utility, clothing, food, alcohol production area. And everybody died. And we ran out of money. So, that would be major lesson 1. Major lesson 2. The city. I have been looking at the city as though it is this great white whale that needs to be slain, and it is the penultimate thing to do in the end of the game. I'm now of a mind where I think that I am wrong. I think that it is something to be utilized significantly earlier than I have been. I think. So something we're going to be focusing on is we will be doing a lot more early game prep. One thing I do think that I did very well is I feel like our farming area that was over here, as well as our early rail setup, did work out very well for us. This run, I may or may not build a Sajov. I may or may not. I'm 50-50 on that right now. I do believe I will develop over here in Soyuz sooner. I don't believe that I will build a city here. However, I do believe I will have a construction area here to utilize this whole region. It's going to allow me to build in a much larger area. Also, something I did a little thinking about, and I wrote down some notes here. So, free items that we get. They're not glamorous, but they're free, and they give you a lot of utility. Open storage and aggregate storage. Here's the thing. There's no limit to how many of those you can place on the map. So you can let your creativity go wild with how many of those you place around. Construction offices, we already knew that you could have 7 of those, but you can also have 7 demolition offices and 7 road depots. Fair enough, they could be kind of useful. 5 tech offices, 15 free bus stops. That's something I didn't utilize that we could actually make use of. You have 5 parking lots, which is only useful to my knowledge if you give your people cars. Whether or not we actually utilize that, I think it's going to be a no. I think cars are more of a later game thing. I could be wrong. You tell me in the comments if that's how that works. 12 gas stations. Now, this is something I did not do. One thing that we could do is preemptively establish a lot more free gas stations across the Empire, and right off the bat have a distribution office that supplies to all 12 of them, giving us gasoline everywhere in the Republic. Is that smart with a free office delivering? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not, but it's something that we can play with, and if we need to, we can curtail a few of those and get rid of them. But more gas stations and more gasoline across the empire, I think, would end up giving us a little bit of an advantage. 5 distribution offices, we already knew about that for free. And you can also have 5 dumps. That's something I didn't make use of. Okay, so these dumps, they hold 140 tons of mixed waste. Well, that means that you can have a small technical office for your town, gathering your waste, piling it all in one area, where you then have dedicated vehicles that come to pick it up and haul it to the border. Something I didn't think about, and that would make that the handling of trash much more efficient. So, once again, we're going to do a few of the things that we typically do on our run, and this is the one, guys. This is going to be the one. I say that, I don't know that. I'm hoping that this will be the run. I guess I could talk about another thing while I'm kind of laying out my road. I would like to do a little bit more gravel early on, because as we saw at the end of our last run, as things kind of collapsed on us and we reached a failure state, the gravel, while it was not all that expensive, it only accounted for, I think it was 200,000 of our total costs. Not insignificant. But that 200,000, it ended up being like 1,400 trips worth of gravel. 1,400 trips is a lot. Pretty excessive. So we would definitely like to account for that and make our lives a little easier. So, Soyuz. Don't want to touch you just yet. What I would like to do, I would like to figure our rail much earlier on. So, for this... Wow, what do we... No. Let's get this... Something like that. I think I'm just going to come over this way. Nice, gentle, sloping turns. I will go ahead and cancel that back a little ways, just to make sure that I can match these. Thank y'all. And... No. Get rid of your silly little waypoint. Now. Come on, camera. Don't do that thing. We all know you like to do the thing, but I don't want you doing the thing. Oh, the lag! I think I want to start figuring out my pairings where my rails are going to meet. Much earlier. If we get this laid out ahead of time, then it's something that we can just instantly set our trains upon, let them start working on it. We might have to give them some special instructions, but long term, they will just keep on rolling as soon as we have them established. Where's the... Aha! Gotta find those waypoints. I just had a heart attack where I thought that my microphone was actually muted. Thankfully, no. Although some of you might prefer me muted. Let's keep on rolling back. And we're gonna slide on forward here. Alright, double rails running vertically, which will end up eventually meeting up there. Which way do I want to go this time? Can I slide across the road this way? Yes, I can. Oh, tell you what, we'll go ahead and do the high point here, because why not? Let's send these up and over. And what do I need to do to match up with you? Actually, that's not a bad curve. I am actually a fan of this. You guys are going to want to come over this direction. You can follow. Great. Oh, come on, Contact. Don't fall out now. Matching up here. Ooh, the track laying lag. I'm convinced that's how you know you're doing it right, though. Something I think I might do. I might come this way. See if we can find a way to match here. Makes some level of sense. Oh, nice big sweeping T intersection. I like it. Actually, I quite like that because there's some options there. First things first, just place a couple of those, delete them. I'm not going to place any of the crossings yet. I'm not concerned with that right this second. Something I would like to do is I'd like to go ahead and get my straightaway here. Sometimes if you find where your straightaways are going to be, it makes everything else a lot simpler. I think I'd like to have a bridge here. So do you want to go ahead and use this bridge? Sure, that works. Okay. And let's run... Ooh, here's the trick, though. I kind of don't want to tie up this area, but then again, if I just tie it up now with my railroad tracks, it might not be the worst thing in the world. We know exactly where we're going to go ahead and put everything. Oh, except I didn't plan for our intersection, so we're going to want to bring it out maybe like over here instead, and we can curve it over. So let's plan for the intersection. We'll get that right. There you go. There you go. Okay. Running over this direction. Let's just go ahead and grab here. And we're going to go ahead and connect up to the bridges here. Now, end goal with this rail is I want to go ahead and line out my rail to go all the way past Soyuz. We want to head over towards Lyubinsk and across and over to connect with the west. Part of that, what I might do now... Let's go ahead and figure running this out now. Ta-da. And I'll go ahead and run you over there. Run you over here. Great. And we can make our third connection later on and do all the fine detail work. It's not going to happen anytime soon, so it's fine. You... Straight away here, straight away here. Let's go ahead and grab you. Come down this way. And where'd you go? Same thing with you. We're going to come down this way. And we're just going to find the magical location where these are roughly going to meet. And that's when we'll go ahead and add our curve. Pretty good. I like that. Connected. Okay. Now, what the hell do I want to do about this? What I think I might do is just like general rail running over this way. Have this run on top. And then we can plan to have split-offs here if necessary. Oh gosh, let's go ahead and get these names done too. City is going to be named Stalalina, or sure, whatever the hell that's called. Delete this and delete this. I don't need these funny names. Now, where do we... Oh. We will want to cross back over... Okay, so we're going to put a road right here. Or a rail right here. Oh god, what have I done? Oh, that's quite steep too. Huh. You know, I didn't quite expect that to be there. Let's see if I can connect anyways. Yes, I can. Okay, cool. Now, we're going to come on over... Oh, gosh. Let's come on down here. Right up there. Great. Where the hell did it go? Hi. I've lost my track. Oh, here you are. I found you, comrade. Oh, it doesn't want to connect. Okay. We're going to have to come back. We're going to do this the hard way. Gonna curve over. What the... Okay, that's not what I told you to do. Not intentionally, at least. Oh my gosh. Can you connect over here just on your own for me and make it, like, look somewhat convincingly decent? No, you can't. You refuse. You just said no. Oh gosh, what have I done? Well, the good news is, apparently you can terraform earlier in the game than I realized. I didn't realize that you could actually do that without having your tractors and whatnot. Maybe that's what people said about the first month of being able to do some light terraforming. Maybe it's only when you're building a road and trying to get that stuff done. If that's the case, I do have an important idea that I need to try something. I need to see if I can get a road right here. Because if I can, that means that I can actually... Oh, Lord. I can. I can. Ish. Sort of. Oh, what the... No, 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 no. Oh, come on now. Surely you can... Oh, Lord. Well... it looks awful, but we got it connected. Okay, let's just say we leave a mud road there for now. Long term, we can come back and we can try and make it better. But the reason this is actually so important, and knowing that I can actually do that, that's going to end up being our gravel source, which I didn't think I could get a hold of that quick. Let's see here. Gravel quarry. So if we go ahead and look at you, putting you there, 34%. You know what? Having a singular source of gravel, if we can keep it staffed and keep it running, that is going to save us thousands of trips to the border. We just have to put the trips in up front to get it built. Fine. I'm totally fine with that. Soyuz. So we have our rail set up to here. We have our rail set up to here. Because I know I'm going to be building in Soyuz first, I will do a little bit of road work here. Sorry, a little tickle there. Let's see if we can get... We'll see what the angle looks like here. That's not bad. I would like to get you... Let's like cancel out to there and see if we can connect this with a nice curve. Not bad. That's not bad. We'll go ahead and grab here. And here. Connect you out like so. Let's see if we can do something like... Just kind of block an area out. And this will end up being sort of a ring road going around the town in a way. Not a complete ring road, like a partial ring road. And then we have our area that we can develop over here quite handily for all of our people to gather. Now, I do have new principles for how I think I can start my town. In the idea of starting simple, let's get something laid out right off the bat. Gravel processing plant. Just give me one right here. Just drop that there. Trucks from here to there. Simple. No nonsense, right? Well, hang on, let me look at that. I would like to set up a better area over here on the cliff. You're the temporary one. You're the starter. You're just the starter. We're going to do it this way. Let's get a small aggregate storage. This is 87 trips worth of gravel. If that's not enough, then really we don't have any means. But that is enough that equates to a quarter of the trips that we ended up making to the border last game. And that's just what it holds at one time. I think it'll be okay, because you can make 82 tons of gravel per day with 15 workers. I think that's acceptable. That'll work. Now, comrades, what's next on the list here? Well, I think I could go ahead and plan my rails out here. I will just go ahead and plan to have... Oops, let's see if I can line them up straight. Not everything must be straight, but sometimes I like to have things straight. In this case, I would like to have something straight. Let's go ahead and grab from here. More and more I find if you get caught in weird spaces with your rail, very often it helps to put a straightaway somewhere and then try, like, multiple straightaways, and then just take the time to try and connect those straightaways together, and all of a sudden, it works out perfectly. Now, where are you? Here. What would happen if I just try to connect you outright? Well, first off, you go too far and you lag the game to hell. So, that's not the way. Oh, that was just the curve showing what it would do if you were to curve the track. I was a little confused for a moment there. I was like, I'm not trying to curve it. It looks like it should be straight. You know what? I will just go ahead and run a nice, long, straight track. Trains love long, straight tracks, so that's totally acceptable. Where did you go? Here you are. Now, try and connect you here. Nice, long, gentle, sloping turn. And we have plenty of areas that we can connect to. Do you have any rail? No, you do not. So we got our rail running over here. We do not yet have a bridge. Where would a glorious bridge go? I think a glorious bridge would go right here. Be a symbol to our people, and I think if we're going to build a symbol to our people... Let's see... Railway bridge... Nah... Truss bridge... Oh yes... Oh, yes. Might have picked a decent spot. It's about damn time. Let's go ahead and connect this up. Oh. Oh, this might be a bit of an angle. Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is? Huh. Well, that's convenient. Do I build right here at Lyubinsk? Can I fit anything in here? Easily? I mean, I could fit a... let's see if I could fit a bus station in this area. What do you reach? A bit. You can reach